I've said this way too many times, but I'll still say it any chance I get. The Sonic franchise has been getting poorly neglected since Sonic's inclusion in Brawl. And what I mean is they haven't had actually good representation. Sonic is the only playable character, and it makes me think that Sakurai doesn't see the vision. But I do. And today, I'm gonna do it again by giving you a custom moveset for Eggman. So without further ado, let's get started. For costumes, it'll mainly be color schemes, but they can still work. The designs will mainly come from different robots and be displayed on the Eggmobile, but Eggman will still get color changes to his outfit. Alt 1 is the original, Alt 2 can reference the Egg Cerberus, Alt 3 can reference the Egg Dragoon, Alt 4 can reference the Egg Cauldron, Alt 5 can reference the Death Egg, Alt 6 can reference the Nega Wisp, Alt 7 can reference the Scullion, and Alt 8 can reference Agent Stone with the purple and black scheme. For stages, we could either take bases and boss locations that he used, or machines that are big enough to fight on. We could use the outside of Eggman's lair from Sonic Boom with some hazards being his robots, maybe some stages like Chemical Plant or Flying Battery to give love to the mechanical stages, and maybe even give more legal stages. If not that, then maybe an Unleashed stage like Eggman Land or Rooftop Run, or battle stages like the Egg Fleet, Egg Cauldron, or Morristown from Boom. For taunts, this should be easy since he's a really expressive character. One taunt can be him maniacally laughing, one taunt can be him slamming his fist on the Eggmobile, and one can be him moving side to side to reference the jungle laser scene from Sonic Boom. And for victory animations, I got a few ideas. One could be him walking over to some of his robots huddling around him, another could use the fireworks from Colors while bowing like he does in the opening animation, and the last one could be him dancing like he does in this scene from Sonic Boom.
Just gotta flash the stash.
First up, we have the basic attacks. His jab can be a 3-hit combo based on the boxing glove from the Egg Walker in Adventure 2 battle. It'll pop out of the front of the Eggmobile and have pretty decent range to make up for power. His forward tilt can be a quick poke with the metal spike rod we see in Sonic Mania. It won't have that much range obviously, but it'll still be quick enough for you to get multiple hits at low percents. His up tilt can be a double-fisted spike based on the crab meat robot. The claws will pop out of the sides and you'll be able to start combos with it at low percents. His down tilt can have him pop out a sword and slam it down like robots in Unleashed. It won't have the electric property for balancing reasons, but it'll still be fast enough for good knockback. His forward smash can be a reference to the power laser from Adventure 2 battle, but with a twist. The laser will be a straight line, but it'll still have the same blue aesthetic. This move will still have a lot of power and knockback, but also end lag, so just be aware. His up smash can have the Eggmobile stick out a hand and lift up a mace to reference one of the Egg Pawns in Sonic Colors. It'll have really good power, but also a little bit of end lag. His down smash can reference the Interceptor from Sonic Unleashed and use the rollers to hit opponents. At low percents, you can bury opponents, but at high percents, it'll have high kill potential. The problem is, it's a bigger move and it does leave him open everywhere else, so just be aware. And his dash attack can use the drill from the Egg Drillster in Sonic 2. He'll dash towards the end of the stage/platform and the drill will get weaker over time, with the initial hit being the strongest. Next we got his aerials, and most of these reference some bosses that you fight. His neutral air can reference the Egg Bouncer boss fight from Sonic 2, where he'll spawn 8 middle orbs to spin around him. This will be his main combo starter or be the primary tool in this combo game, since there will be multiple hits that hold the opponent in place. His forward air can have the Eggmobile poke the opponent with a spear from one of the Egg Pawns. If you connect at the tip, it'll be a little bit stronger. His back air can be a swing of the fist from the Big Chasers in Sonic Colors. His up air can use the choppers that we see in various games and jump over Eggman's head. There will be 3 that jump over him so that way he can kill off the top better. And his down air can use the Wrecking Ball from Sonic 1, where it pops out and directly hits below. If contact is made, the reward is really high with the move having a good spiking hitbox. Next we have the throws. His pummeling animation can have him use a claw to grab someone and shock them with a small laser. His forward throw can use the egg bumper from the Egg HVC and just push the opponents away with a high amount of knockback. His back throw can have the claw lift the opponent to the back of the Eggmobile and it'll have a little exhaust blast to knock opponents. His up throw can have the claws attach a rocket to the opponent, lift up for a little bit, and then explode. And his down throw can use a drill to reference the Egg Digger from Sonic 2. Another hand will pop out of the back and then drill the opponent into the ground before it launches them away. Now for the best part of the moveset. His neutral special can be Icicle Bomb to reference one of the Egg Dragoon's attacks. When used, Eggman will be able to shoot a small ice ball from the front of the Eggmobile and freeze opponents. There will be 2 versions of this move. The first is an uncharged version which just fires a fast ice ball that doesn't do too much damage. The second version will be a slower but stronger and fully charged ice ball that freezes the opponent on impact and moves like Lucas's neutral special. You can't move with it, but it'll be as fast as Lucario and Mewtwo's neutral specials. His side special can be a combination of the lock-on missiles from the Egg Walker in Adventure 2 and the Valkyrie from Force's Speed Battle. When used, Eggman will have a hand that pops out of the back of the Eggmobile and locks onto opponents. If there's a target before the missiles are launched, then they'll follow the opponent for about 10 seconds. If there's no target, then they'll just fly in a straight direction. You can only fire one missile at a time, and there will be a little cooldown, so keep that in mind if you plan on zoning or camping. His up special can just have Eggman fly around in the Eggmobile. It'll be like Rob where you can freely move around and also attack while moving, but if you start flying around for too long, then you'll be put into freefall. And his down special can have him create a Moto Bug. When used, Eggman will create a physical hologram of a Moto Bug and have it start dashing around the stage and or platforms. It'll be a little bit slower at the start, but as the fight goes on, it starts getting faster and stronger, since it does have claws at the bottom of it too. Now on paper this seems cool, but actually using it would seem pretty useless, which is why Eggman will be able to call for a retreat and spawn it a second time before it's permanently on the ground. The downside is it can be taken out with powerful moves regardless of what speed it's at, so moves like Warlock Punch or a fully charged Flare Blade can knock it out, and you won't be able to spawn another one for 30 seconds, so just be smart with it. Now we have his final smash, and this is probably one of the most creative ones I've thought of. Eggman will summon the Death Egg and it'll jump down to the stage. If contact is made, then the players are launched to the Death Egg zone from Sonic 2, but it'll do attacks we see in the Generations fight. The player will bounce around while Eggman is purposely hitting the bombs, and when they're at their weakest, he'll self-destruct and cause the opponents to fall back to the stage. I don't know if you really thought that was creative, but I think it was. And that's Eggman's moveset. I know it seems like it was easy to make his moveset, but it was really difficult because Eggman has a lot of machines, but he still could work because he has a lot of diversity in him. I really hope for the next Smash game they look at the community and see that every fighter has the potential and creativity to join the game, especially Sonic characters, but all we can do is hope that they see the vision. But anyways, I'm gonna end it right here. Do you want Eggman in Smash? And with that, Zazaz out.